Hello friends, I am Mayur Gadvi and welcome to Mayur's Info channel. Please subscribe our channel if you like this video and don't forget to press bell icon if you want notifications on our new videos. So in the last lecture we saw chapter number 2 CSS. Now first of all we will see some few questions regarding CSS. So what is the full form of CSS? CSS means Cascading Style Sheet. Which are the benefits for using CSS in HTML? So as we have discussed this in our lecture, CSS avoid duplication in code, use the same content with different styles for different purposes, and easy maintenance of code. So these are the benefits. Then which tag or element is used to write CSS code? Well, the answer is style tag. So if you want to write CSS code, then you have to write CSS code inside style and /style tags. Which attribute of style tag helps specify CSS technique? Well, the answer is type is equal to text oblique CSS. So if you want to write CSS code, then inside style tag you have to give type attribute. For that you have to write type is equal to text oblique CSS, that is in double inverted comma. If you don't write double inverted comma, then doesn't matter. Nowadays new versions of browser will automatically assume it. A CSS rule is made up of how many parts and which are they? CSS rule is made up of two parts. They are selector and declaration. Dash is used as a selector in a CSS rule. What we can use as a selector? HTML tag name without triangular bracket is used as a selector. A declaration in CSS consists of dash and dash. So in declaration we have to give two things, that is property and its value. Declaration is written in between which brackets? So if you want to write declaration means property and its value, then you have to write inside curly brackets. So selector, then inside curly bracket we have to give property and its value. A property and its value gets separated with which sign? If you want to separate these two things, property and its value, then we have to give colon sign. We have studied that if you want to give color property and its value red, then you have to give color colon red. Which sign is used to separate two properties in CSS? So if there are two or more than two properties, then we have to separate it using semicolon sign. Then in a CSS rule, h1 inside curly bracket color colon red, which is the name of property? Remember here color is the name of property. Then in a CSS rule h1 color colon red, which is known as selector. Remember h1 is selector. Actually it is HTML element, but when we are using in CSS, no need to give triangle brackets. In a CSS rule h1 color colon red, what is red known as? Red is the value of color property. The spelling of known is wrong. Which option is used to apply CSS in Composer? So if you want to apply CSS in Composer, then you have to use Edit Preferences option first, and you have to check whether the CSS option is selected or not. The option Use CSS style instead of HTML elements and attributes. This option is situated under which category? It is situated under General category, remember. CSS editor button is situated in which toolbar of Composer? It is situated in Composition toolbar. Then how many tab options are there in CSS Style Sheets dialog box? There are 7 tabs.